Mindset, without the mindset, a couple of things happen with regards to change. One is when you see change, if you have a kind of a negative mindset, a fearful mindset, you're going to start to back away from whatever's approaching you. And you got to remember in life, things don't come at you unless you've either invited them through your mindset, or they're new opportunities because you've set out a desire or wish. I really wish I could be a public speaker. All of a sudden, in comes change, in comes the opportunity, and you're like, wait, no, I'm not ready. Well, you are. The only thing that's not ready at that moment is your mindset.
I think mindset is really the motor that drives the whole change process. And if you have goals in your life, it's great, but if you don't have the proper mindset, you'll just be, running in circles. So the first thing to do is really to be aware of your present state and to see if your mindset fits the goals you want to accomplish, because most of the time we have a different mindset than the goals we want to reach, and in order to reach those higher goals, we have to change our mindset, because that's what's going to push us forward.
Mindset is imperative to everything, change everything. Without having your mind in the right place, you're never going to be in the right place. Until you can get your mind to open up to possibilities, you're never going to have possibilities.
Your mindset is one of the most important things in affecting change. If you have a poor mindset, or you're focusing on the negative things, you're going to be we tend to gravitate towards the things that we're focusing on. So we want to be aware of our mindset and how important it is to the change that we want to get. So once we decide what change we want, we also need to know that we need to get our mind working with us harmoniously to help us get to the desired outcomes.
Your mindset is all of it. It's semantics, really, mindset. But if you're in a crappy mood, your body creates physiology that feels like a bowling ball in the pit of your stomach, or lead, or heaviness in the shoulders. And I find that when people try to change, when they have this physiology that is a function of their mindset, it makes it incredibly hard, and most people fail. So mindset is key.
Mindset is everything. Mindset will give you the ability to move forward when things get tough, and they always do get tough. You see some people make it through and some people don't, and usually mindset is what sets them apart.
I think you have to be very careful on what you feed your mind, and I don't know that many people out there are too concerned primarily about how they treat their subconscious, and so they wonder why they're not successful. So for instance, if you're a person that is consistently watching the news and hearing about how bad things are, then that's going to sit in your subconscious.
It's what goes on based on your programming that you've had. The mind operates very similar to a computer. So your subconscious mind is all the programming that's become automatic as you journey through your day, basically. On our conscious mind, we operate on such a level that we're thinking and considering what we're doing, but all those things that happen in the background happen in the subconscious.
The subconscious mind is what governs your existence, whether you know it or not. It's the sleeping giant. The subconscious mind processes information literally just hundreds and thousands of times faster than the conscious mind.
The cleaner my subconscious, the better I think of myself, the more I've cleared out the negative emotional stuff, then the better my experience, the more joyous my experience, the more life becomes life. It becomes lively, it becomes experience.
I think of it like a computer. So my subconscious mind for me are all the things that make a computer work, that work unseen behind the scenes. And I think it's very important to remember that computers come with default programs, and you can rewrite programs. So I always think of change as something that can be rewritten in the same way that a computer program can. But the subconscious for me is all the stuff that makes the computer work that we don't necessarily see going on, but is absolutely crucial. And sometimes part of your computer stops working. And that's when you need to get help, in the same way that I did 3 years of therapy because I was unhappy and I couldn't work out why. So I needed to know where the unhappiness was coming from and what I could do about it, but I couldn't make changes until I realised why my programs were written like they were.
You've had a tough background, if you have a tough loss when you were a very young child, your subconscious mind maybe stocks negative and negative energy and bad experiences, and you will anchor that experience with a bad future. So someone who has had a tough luck as a child will maybe think that during all his life he's stuck with a tough luck.
If you have been told over and over, you're not smart or you'll never be anything, beaten into you for all those years, as so many of us had struggling childhoods, you have to retrain your subconscious to not buy into that. So I think unless you're aware that you have to train yourself on a conscious and a subconscious level by changing your mindset, that you're never really going to reach the successes that you want.